So, what did you do before all of this? I mean, what was your profession? What were you?
A weapon.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields, the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds.
I never wanted this. But you betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will. You've referred to yourself and your fellow mortals as our children. You are not our children. You are a bad first draft. Let the seas boil. Let the stars burn. So let it be war. You wanted to understand me? Then you should have accepted that I was right! I beneath nobody! My greatest heartbreak is that when I've collected every last mortal soul and all of my siblings into my pit, that I will only have eternity to punish them. Though it takes the last drop of my blood, I will see the galaxy freed once more.
No screaming, no theatrics, just you and me, and the sound of everything falling apart. Funny, isn't it? How quiet the world gets, right before it ends.
Hi, players.
Spooky.
Hey, how are you?
God. On God. Are we ready for recap?
Did it.
Hit me.
Last we left off our Lions of Fallstar. Last portion of them had arrived at the large floating castle in the sky to assist the occultist custodes with their endeavor against the Archon that had them trapped there. But as the second group arrived, another Archon made themselves known as the Archon of Cataclysm arrived. And as it did, destroying their Skyhawk they took in, a strange incident began to occur as the party felt themselves kind of meld into the ground. immediately separated from the occultists as they themselves fought another, first would seem to be a duplicate Archon, before realizing that that was a reflection of the current Archon they were fighting. And it appeared they were engaged in combat against an entirely different Archon. As combat ensued, and the creature, this massive dragon, made no sway for attack, but with every attack brought upon them, cataclysm befell the coalition of creation. As entire portions of the armies began to fall, and the RRS conviction, as well as the pride itself, fell from the skies, crashing down onto the Pantheon. Quickly noticing this, the party opted for a very strange and different tactic. Instead, healing the creature. And as they did, the opposite began to occur. As different groups of overtures found themselves in more advantageous positions, as starting small, these effects rapidly grew larger, or eventually, in one strange foul swoop, this Archon was destroyed. Quickly gathering themselves, realizing that entire front lines have collapsed and many of the advantages that the coalition had were gone. They quickly made their way back to assist with the falling conviction. Now, as we find our party flying on the back of Allium and several clones, what do we do?
Be sad that we killed such a marvelous creature. Truly, the sorrow we feel in our hearts is greater than ever. Such a sweet, wholesome boy that we had to slay today.
Start howling in grief.
Interesting.
You made him a sweet boy. Don't say interesting. You know what you made us do. You made us kill him with kindness.
Yeah, and you bodied that motherfucker.
Man didn't stand
No.
a chance.
Just look at the
You mean-
flowers.
Look at the song.
Look at the flowers. I'm not hurt.
Well, as you all continue moving, go ahead and roll perception checks.
Percepzione.
I
Give me a second,
see.
give me a second. I just lost ourselves. Red Regicide, Lions.
I'm too busy howling and crying.
Kissing, howling, and crying.
I'm gonna cast Howling and Crying.
Is that an actual spell?
No. Pro-
I was gonna say, hold on.
There was
What is it?
5E joke that was crying is a free action.
Crying is a free action.
So, sorry, what you said? Perception?
Yep.
Got it.
Damn, Aurelia, you see good.
I hope. Got
I
my
don't.
glasses and everything.
That with advantage?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of my rolls are with advantage.
Damn, you see hella good.
Do I? I don't know what even was.
You crit, so.
Oh, okay, great. I see everything.
As you begin to make your way, looking down, you see all sorts of monstrosities walking the lands that once belonged to the Pantheon. But suddenly, when you left, it was morning. As you look up at a starless sky, and it's night, no moon. And then you see this bolt of electricity kind of jolt its way across the sky, illuminating this metallic material. And you realize you're right below the conviction now. And the shadow of it is eclipsing half the planet. The entire northern hemisphere of the Pantheon is pitch black.
Well, it looks like we got a problem, guys.
You forgot how big that motherfucker was.
Yep, that is true.
What do you think we should do?
Well, I think Aurelia is probably going to be the best chance of actually fixing the damn thing, so we got to get them aboard and then see if maybe any of us can help kind of slow it down while they try to fix it.
Wait. That motherfucker's falling out of orbit?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Who here can kind of fly?
Me.
I can.
I can.
Aurelia, you got a bigger problem than us. You actually
Yeah,
have to
no,
fix
I mean,
the
like, I
damn
can fly there as soon as
All
I
right.
do that.
So, what's the ETA for impact?
You roll an intelligence check.
Can I also roll it?
Yeah.
You both have guidance for the check because my circle's still up. And also, guidance.
Got intelligence.
Is Pagliacci's brain any good today? No.
No, today ain't raining.
Today is spaghetti, okay? It's spaghetti.
Today is a killing day, not a
Spaghetti,
thinking
spaghetti.
day.
Today is nothing but a good spaghetti. Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay, let me see.
As you fly over what seems to be a mostly abandoned city, you quickly look up and you see there is a bit of daybreak leaking through as two entire portions of the conviction kind of split off. The main portion still following suit, but the one coming loose, revealing that daylight. If you had to guess, impact is within less than 2 hours. The tip of
Okay,
this
how many
entire
ships-
thing's probably already impacting.
How many ships do we still have?
Do you still have?
Yes.
The Pride is going through the same thing. Your entire fleet.
Yeah, our shit got fucked up, dude.
Damn.
Okay. Let me recalculate how much mana points I have, and then I'll check the options.
Have we figured out how the Archon harness the power of the planet?
Not
I mean,
to
we
recollection.
personally sorting it.
How much time has it passed since we finished the fight?
15 minutes.
Got it.
Okay.
What are the chances we just make a portal that is so big?
And remember, no portals. We're still inside the.
No portals. Gotta love it. All right.
Is it no portals or the fact that any portal that we make, Abraxis knows where we are?
What kind of power does the ship have? Any sort of jets? Any sort of power? Any sort of thrust? Is it trying to move out of the way at all?
It seems like it is definitely slowing its own fall. If it wasn't, it would have impacted a while ago.
Okay, so the ship still has power. I have a bit of a crazy idea.
Go ahead. It couldn't be worse than what we're at.
We don't particularly have to slow it down. We just have to redirect it just a tad. If we can move it just a bit off of, and I'm talking about just for a split moment, is all we're going to need, off of its axis, just enough where it's tilted away from the planet and it can still fall. While it's falling, we could hit hyperdrive and send it forward into space. So if we could rotate it while it's falling into a different direction, we can then launch it and try to send it into space.
Yes, the only issue that we have here is we don't know what type of damage the ship has suffered, and if it's enough damage, then hyperspace travel will either not work, or it will work, and it will destroy the rest of the ship in this process.
Oh no, it's the worst plan of the options, but at least that way it wouldn't crash into the Pantheon.
That is true.
That's, I think, the worst case scenario.
I don't think the ship has nearly enough power to break orbit, otherwise it would have done so already. I do
What if
agree that
we
we should
give
make it not. I mean, if we can somehow get it more power, spectacular. I know I don't have that capability.
Hey, Lithium, my friend.
Uh-oh.
Of course, just believe. I'm forgetting. You're right. My bad.
Hey, yeah, the power of belief, man. Come
I mean,
on,
power
Milwaukee battery.
we can get. That's not the issue. The issue is arriving there before this thing falls.
Well, let's keep freaking pushing then.
Do we have
Alright.
any contact with the
Could
station?
Pagliacci run diagnostics at this distance of the ship to see what systems are failing?
You can roll perception.
Fair enough. Yo! Damn, a 19. Come on, that's the second 19 I got on perception. Let me get a 20.
Just about as good as you're gonna get.
By the way, I'm gonna
It probably
write you all what the effects of the spells did to everyone here. Because I forgot that. Teehee.
Oh, when you spammed your level 10 spells?
I mean, some of them were higher, but yes.
From what you can tell, whatever main systems for the energy production of this entire ship have absolutely gone awry. The giant bolts that you see strutting off the side of the ship, that is excess energy from condensed dragon scale. So there's obviously some sort of portion of the ship that is more or less leaking condensed dragon scale.
Oh, it's leaking it, you say?
Kind of.
Relaying this information to the other party members, he's gonna cap it off by saying there might be a reactor leak or some sort of malfunction. It's venting condensed dragon scale energy.
You guys want me to try to seal it up?
And I think
Do
that's
keep in mind the
programmable.
conviction is the size of South America.
Could I roll insight to see if that is something keeping the ship aloft or otherwise being done intentionally?
Sure.
$57.
It's leaking because there's no... The reactor acts as a heartbeat, right? The heart of the conviction to keep it moving forward. There's multiple reactors, and if one goes down, the other ones pick up the pace. All of them are gone if it's just bleeding out.
Oh. Oh. So all of the reactors are failing. Oh dear.
Typically, if
Would
they're
I know
failing, they
how to
wouldn't, they
fix
still
a
wouldn't have
reactor?
this leak.
Oh, so they're just gone.
Yep, they're
Wait.
gone.
Hold on, then where's the excess energy coming from? Oh dear God.
Who's on the ship?
That may be a critical reaction. Yeah. Did the diagnostics yield any like personnel information, like the number of crewmen currently aboard or anything like that?
The crew of the conviction, I believe. Check. Should be somewhere in the realm of maybe 1 trillion.
Pagliacci gives way to a low whistle. That's probably one of the biggest mass casualty events that could possibly happen that I've ever seen.
Well, let's see if we can stop it. I'm gonna radio down and see if there's any ships down below. Any ships at all.
As you send out a mass hail,
Hello?
This is Ali. I'm a line of Fallstar. We are in need of assistance in redirecting a ship.
You're in contact with Rescue Life Craft number 389998. We are currently in the process of offboarding people from said craft.
How many ships do you have in your fleet?
1,002 or 120,000.
What type of weapon capabilities do you have?
Facility defense.
Understood. Alright, guys, I got a bit of a crazy idea. Instead of directing the power towards descending the fall, what if we put it towards shield? And then we use the other ships to push it out of the way. If we could redirect enough power to just the shields, and then use the ships to push it just out of orbit, we might have a chance at saving it. Thoughts?
I don't think there's ever going to be a chance of us pulling it out of orbit. It's going to fall on this planet. We just have to tell it where.
I think they might be right. Given its mass, its size, and its current rate of fall, I don't really know any meaningful way we have access to that would allow us to push it back with the necessary amount of force.
Well, I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
There's this little spell called reverse gravity.
Can it cover a large enough radius? It would need to be a continent-sized spell.
Well, it can cover 300 by 300, but if calculated correctly. Well, out of character, it's... I need to recheck this, exactly how much it is. Reverse...
I could have sworn it was in a 60-foot cone, or a cylinder.
No, it's huge. 100-foot high cylinder. There we go. And all of my ranges are duplicated, and then duplicated once again.
So, yeah, 50-foot radius, doubled is 200.
Yeah, 200 by 400. And I can cast a spell multiple times.
I just picture a plate being balanced on a dinner, on like a little wooden stick. You know what I mean? Like the old tiny.
I have 5 bunnies. Each of them can. Oh my god! Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
This thing kind of crashed on my side. I don't know why. I have 5 bunnies. Each of them can maintain 2 of my spells, and I myself can maintain 2 of my spells. So that is 10. That is 12. 12 times. Let me check this. Do a calculator.
How close are we to the ship now?
Have you been going up, or are you going towards where the front end of the ship is crashing?
I say I'm gonna send half the team, the one that can't fly, to the actual Morelia, to the actual command center and the engine room, and then the rest of us to the front to try to see if we can move it.
So I can create an area of 408,000 foot by 4,800 foot by 2,400 foot. That is if no one else knows the spell.
I can potentially stop it for a moment.
My man, how can you stop it for a moment? You can lift a country? A continent?
Potentially. It's gonna be tough. Very, very tough, but potentially.
I'm sorry, I gotta call cap on that one, bro.
Reverse gravity. It's a mile by mile then, right? Roughly.
Yeah, just shy. About
400 by 400.
Say again?
I'll write it on here.
Yeah, type it in so I can do the math.
If his ability can work with that ability I have, we might be able to do some damage.
Because the single surface area, and that's just not including height of the conviction.
Yeah, the first one is height, the second one is circumference.
If we can just tilt it, we don't even have to stop it, we just have to tilt it out of the way.
Well, yeah, that's the current game plan.
Yes.
I could
So
try
your
punching it.
reverse
with that
gravity
ability.
would work on roughly a mile of that.
Yeah,
That's
Not the
why I
one
have
that I
that
have
dinner
over
plate
idea.
analogy. Yeah, it's a rough one. So, okay. It's falling at a steady rate, but seems to be somehow using some means to slow its descent. Enough so that it's not coming crashing down before we can do anything. We understand that for all intents and purposes, its reactors are gone. So repowering it, not really an option unless we can find some way of standing in the place of multiple
Wait,
I
I
don't
think
know
I found
the
it.
exact specific kind of reactor they use, but even still, I doubt we have the means to output that level of gigajoules in energy.
Oh.
So,
I have a bit of a crazy idea. Do we have any sort of electrical weaponry for anti-air down below?
Not that I know of.
I'm gonna put a call out to see if we have any sort of anti-air weaponry that shoots electricity.
Would water be enough to stop it?
No. The speed it's going at, it's like it's hitting concrete. Or rather, the earth. So gonna impact.
So, give me a second, let me...
I mean, so right now it's more of pick the consonant you think will which consonant don't you like the most?
no, that's not necessarily the only option. There's a lot of ocean between some of the continents. It only takes a mild angular adjustment to completely change the landing spot of something relative to where it was initially coming in. Like even a couple of degrees, right? So if we can adjust its descent so that it's maybe landing in the ocean, which is a lot more manageable relative to crashing on a landmass. I mean, tsunamis, bad, yes. Potential seismic activity, also bad, yes. Better than massive kinetic impact on dry land, which could deal devastating results to the nearby continents.
I have a thought. Because tsunami can be do on-site. And this is how much I could apply. It's 14k 400 by 14k 400 with a thickness of 2400.
Is this in feet?
This is in feet.
Yeah, it's still not going to be enough. Because there's about 5,200 feet in a mile, right? And if this thing is 7 million square miles, we might be able to cover like a small, minute portion. That actually might be effective for redirection, though.
Exactly.
That might be effective for redirection.
Using it as a ramp.
Yeah, that might work. Maybe.
Guys,
like I said, it only needs to be a slight adjustment if we can calculate where it's going to fall specifically. We already know it's going to fall in roughly an hour. Did diagnostics run rough impact area?
It's going to be, let me pull it up.
Guys, we also have antimatter, don't we?
That is my last thought. I could absolutely erase the thing, but what about all of the people inside?
It's gonna impact the continent of Invictus, specifically
Gotcha.
portions of the megalopolis, Dracon City, and then all the way down to the desert section of that area.
It's gonna be a pretty hefty chunk of land.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait,
Um,
I'm so
would it
stupid.
be possible to pull the map up really quickly just to get a rough idea of like dimensions?
You guys already given up. This isn't cool. We have to keep trying, damn it.
Well, no, not necessarily. I'm just trying to get a basic foundation of like facts and like metrics that we can operate within, and then we can formulate an informed plan. You know what I mean? Like this isn't like a necessarily if the only option is to let it drop, but until we understand what we're working with, we have to operate under the premise that that is the logical Occam's razor result of what we're going to be dealing with.
Yeah, and with the teams that we have, we can always task the other ships to, hey, push the nose of the ship this way while we're on the...
You know what I mean? There's
still doing
exactly.
stuff.
There's an infinitesimal number of potential possibilities that we can go about approaching this, but I do need these fundamental informations.
Guys, we're being... What if we forget to point the actual nose of the ship and we just tilt the back of the ship? Because it's trying to move the back of the ship up. So if it's angling upwards, pointing down, what if we just put the back of the ship and just push it down faster? And then we try to get it out of that way.
Is its trajectory nose down currently?
Let me bring you over to the page.
I would imagine not if its thrusters are currently working against gravity.
Well, you know, the angle
has
that
reverse
could be
thrusters.
happening. Yeah, I was gonna say the angle that could be happening at is like very, very broad. Space is, spacecraft have a lot more maneuverability compared to like atmospheric craft. They get thrusters all over the damn place. Watch The Expanse. It's a great one. It's a great insight into what space combat would really be like. Oh boy. Okay, so it is kind of on a bit of a nose down. Wait, no, is that the conviction or was that a station?
That is...
Could I use Twin Spell on this?
That is the conviction. Wind spell on reverse gravity.
Or on Tsunami, on whichever.
Let me check.
I mean, if we can try to push into Corrales Sea, I mean...
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's very much an option. If
Twin spell
that's
only works
something,
if
but
the target has one creature.
I got it.
okay, let me think. Wait. Can doughboys fly?
We can make fly.
You know, I'm going to be real with you. I haven't checked on the Doughboys in a long time. Who knows
Now, hear
what
me
they're
out.
up to?
Hear me out. I have a crazy fucking idea.
Oh god.
If it involves Doughboys,
What
I'm in.
if we can get a bunch of the doughboys to gather together in a giant fucking mass, that could swallow up a lot of the force from its impact.
I'd be lying
You
if I
know-
didn't think about it.
I'm going to be real with you. It's been... I can't remember the last time I've tried. I think it's time to call upon the Doughboys.
Because if we can do that, that deals with our like seismic and tsunami issue in terms of like drop point. And potentially, you know, with the Doughboys there, they could just swallow up the damn thing and prevent
Out
any
of
other
character?
potential collateral that might result,
The
like
Doughboys
debris
are
breaking
actually
off.
like descendants of like creation, technically.
Oh,
So, a lot of potential there. I'm kind of about it.
I have a question. Is the ship considered an object?
No.
Fuck.
Structure a vehicle, right?
Is it time we call in the
planetary
Doughboys?
mass, pretty much.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's.
When you
You
get
know
that
what?
big,
Let's
it
call
kinda
the
gets a little-
Doughboys. You know why?
Weird.
'Cause I can just gigantamize.
Because that's kind of where my head is at, right? If we can get them to mass up like that and get a bunch of like spellcasters to use enlarge reduce on the mass, then we can make them as big as we need to cushion the fall.
The Giga Doughboy will be made today.
It's the Stay Puft Doughboy, I'm telling you.
I'm about it. All right, I'm gonna do it.
You know what? Sure.
Fuck it. All right. I'm gonna put the call out
like that?
to Doughboys.
I don't know. This
Wonder
is
Rush
all
to make
just kind of
Doughboys.
like still hypothetical, obviously. This is the reason why I'm presenting it as mostly questions.
It's not a bad idea though.
Hey,
No,
I will
I
call
like it,
upon
honestly.
the Doughboys.
If we can just adjust its course so that it makes for the Garlecki Empire, relay a message to the Doughboys so that they gather up in mass and get ready, and then maybe have some mages on standby. I mean, how long would it take to muster something like that?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if they can.
I mean, the
move
last
the unit
time I
that
s-
far, we might
I
be able to
mean-
make it halfway. Because look, I don't mind trying to move it that far, but my big thing is, if we fuck up, we're gonna destroy basically all of Omen. That's
I
not
know.
already
And
destroyed.
yeah, trust me, I already know, like, I have a character who's literally the Emperor of Tormodesu. I'd rather not destroy Omen. I'd very much rather not destroy Omen if at all
I have another idea.
possible.
Omen's already had a bad run already. Hey,
Oh,
why is he still
God.
there?
So, what were you gonna ask, Aussie?
Does anyone know the Titan slime monster?
I don't.
Got it. Give me a second. 25.
You know what? I think I'll at least put an SOS out specifically to Doughboys. I guess it's the worst case.
So, oh, never mind. It's known as the Blood of Annihilation. It is a giant slime. Let me see the size of it. It's not giving me the size of it. Great. Because my thought is I cast Swarm of Insects and then Transmutation. And I can turn them all into slimes.
Yeah, but a plant, like a continent worth of slimes?
That, and you'd have to be there first?
Give me a second, let me check. No, insect swarm, not swarm of insect. Can they find these? Spell. Bro, I've been searching so many things so fast that my computer thinks that I'm a robot. Give me a second. It literally says, confirm you're a human being. Summon Swarm. There we go. I can cast this at about 1,200 feet. Okay, do not show this again. Wait, no, this is not the one I'm looking for. Fuck. Continue. I need to look for this because I cannot find this shit.
No, you're good, you're good. But for 100% certainty for our plan, we are pushing the nose of the ship towards Corrales, yes?
Yeah, towards Corrales Sea would be ideal at least, because that's literally like the only spot that can actually hold it in the water.
Precisely. The Garlecki Empire and the Doughboys is a option, but the
I'm
most
still gonna
sound and
summon them.
reasonable. I mean, if you can pull them to the location, I mean, hey, you know what I mean? Fuck
Oh.
it. Just saying. So, like,
Like, if they can get there, I say send them there. Absolutely.
facts. Anything that can help blunten the impact. Because when that shit comes down, the sheer mass of it, in and of itself, is going to be a weapon. Like, whether or not we manage to slow its fall or put it in a good spot, that fallout.
Wait,
Let
guys,
me tell you,
guys, I have a
20 megaton
I have a
is
dumb
scary.
idea.
Anything more than that? Ooh.
I have a dumber idea than that.
Mhm.
We have a really big soft target we can hit.
And that is?
The whale.
The whale?
Which one?
Oh no! No!
Guys,
No!
I have an
No!
idea.
No!
I'm gonna need some context on this, please.
That was awesome.
Oh, the spell! Look, we saw what happened to the boys. We don't want to do this. They crashed the boat into a whale. We don't want to do this.
Hey guys, you know what happens, you know.
Is there like a
Stinky
cosmic whale? Like,
It's over there in the bottom right corner, but like it's all the way
Southeast
over there.
portion of the map, yeah.
Just saying, it's an option.
oh my god, my PC hates moving. This giant map.
Yeah, mine does too.
I don't know. I'm not seeing a giant space whale.
Wait.
Right
Wait.
Hold on.
I know
How
it's like a
big
giant
can I
space
make a
with an X on
portal?
it.
No portals. Can't do portals.
Okay,
The
everyone
giant
keeps saying
space
no
whale
portals.
is to the direct east of Albria, and it's vertical.
East of Albria.
All I'm saying is it
yeah,
looks
we're not
like
getting
a
over
nice cushion.
There's zero chance we're getting over there.
Fine, worth a shot.
If I'm being so honest, I don't even think we're gonna completely get all of this ship inside of Corralisy.
All right. So right
I
now the
was
current plan
tempted
is
to whip that bad boy around and just crash it straight into the eye of Abraxis. That was a choice too that popped into my head.
I'm
Well,
also kind
soft
of down
target.
for that
There's a
too.
soft target right there. Poke him right now. Jab him.
Give him a
Just
nice
stick
little
him.
poke.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of trying to save as much people as we can.
Bingo.
No, we can try the sea for now. Corrales Sea is probably our best bet, and we'll try to summon the Doughboys, I guess.
Yeah. But going back to it, I'm hearing everyone say no portals. Why no portals?
Because from what we understand, territory from which Abraxis has authority or power or presence, it allows him some means of insight and manipulation over that potential teleportation or whatever have you. So, as an example, at one point, one of the members of Hourglass attempted to use teleportation and ended up in a completely different place than they wanted to end up. It was not ideal. It was not ideal.
I didn't know the manipulation part. That's what I was missing. Like, I knew he could see it, right? I'm like,
He sees
okay,
it
so
and he
fucking
can
what?
mess with it. Yeah, he can see it and he can mess with
is
it.
important. Okay.
That's a big reason why I'm always like, maybe we shouldn't teleport, because if we're messing with something that can get fucked up if something goes awry, you know he's gonna take that opportunity. You know he's gonna take.
How is Medi about the spell wish?
Oh God, no!
Depends on the wish.
What if I want to create a specific creature?
Depends on the creature.
Got it. So that's a note.
He didn't say no. It's very possible. It's just, will you be alive afterwards? Who knows?
Will it go well? Debatable.
Medi is one of those rare few who can give you exactly what you ask for in the worst possible way. Tread carefully.
Genie.
Tread carefully.
Because I was thinking, I can summon a bunch of Tarask and
Whoa,
make them.
hey,
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Hey, calm down, calm down. Not again.
And make them into gummies.
You know, you can just summon let me summon something friendly that isn't absolutely deadly, please.
I have no.
Summon the Pudding King.
The pudding game.
Yeah, just summon like a big jar of pudding.
PTSD
Is there a
fucking
Pudding
flashbacks
King?
I
I'm
had
gonna
at the
look.
mention of Taras.
Everyone, look for Pudding King.
Yeah, it exists.
Yes, the Pudding King
promise
is
you.
yes,
Or-
it exists.
You could
It,
just
it
summon
very much is a real thing.
for a
Oh, but-
massive doughboy to catch it.
Sure. Let's see
Or-
how many times I can just keep putting the big and permanency on the doughboy.
I mean, if we're gonna wish, what if we just wish all the doughboys to be at the landing site of where we're gonna push this?
Well,
Because Medic could do something like, yes, they're on the line side, but
but
below
that
a
could mean
bridge.
nothing. That could mean they're gonna all die, and that's it. They're extinct. We want to try to make it where it's just either a couple big ones, or if they're all prepared to stop it.
Yep. It's
'Cause
a,
otherwise
it's a
it's
one
just
chance,
feeding
one
them to the
opportunity.
ship. Exactly. And with how he would put it, they won't capture it. They'd let it slip. Mom spaghetti, that kind of thing.
I didn't think they were gonna catch it. I just thought we were just gonna have them as a cushion layer.
It's kind of a cushion layer, but
It is a cushion layer. That's not lie.
I just need to know how many spells I have. So just give me a second. Okay.
You guys underestimate the power of the doughboy.
I don't know. I've seen what those motherfuckers can do. They washed like a tide of death over a battlefield once, and they were eating people from the inside out. From the inside out.
I will say they have been in the sidelines for a long ass time. So curious to see what they've been up to. Because those fuckers do not remain idle. I'll tell you that right now. They do not stay idle.
Like I was gonna
They
say,
definitely
you said they were on
know.
the sideline, but they in the background they've been doing stuff. Absolutely, they have.
Oh, I'm sure they have. What do you guys say? We wanna. Okay, so the goal right now is to move it to Corrales C, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're all gonna work on that then. I'll summon the doughboys, see what they can pull up. That sound like the plan?
So, yes. In addition, I can do the tsunami that it would be this big. Not with twin spell, but with my twin tattoo. I would have to destroy the twin tattoo. I would get nothing more out of that.
I mean, if you can
I
use the
could do
tsunamis as like a counteractive, actually, that's not how waves work. Never mind.
I don't know why it's put in that different way. Let me go ahead and just copy what I wrote and put spaces between them, because that looks weird. And it moves 50 feet every 6 seconds. No, it moves 50 feet every turn. So, a lot.
What would you plan to do with it?
Move the ship. Either find a way to
Or have the tsunami help move in the direction of the ship?
It can help and move the direction of the ship. It can help move on the fucking head, so it doesn't get everything.
Oh, as like a contingency in case we don't push it as far.
Yes.
And guys,
Perfect.
don't forget that I have that ability that I put in the chat that I can absorb an unlimited amount of kinetic energy. So I could potentially attempt to stop it, but for a moment, the moment it tries to land.
So put your ass at the nose of the ship, let it crash, and
Hey,
then what? And then what?
bro, I don't. Hey, you got a better idea, bro? I tried stopping the moon already. I mean, this is not as big as the moon.
You almost did stop the moon. That's something we do need to give you. Yeah.
Valid.
I mean, with how fast it'll impact the ocean, I mean, you're not going to get submerged. If we accompany that with our original plan, is you just stay on the front, absorb as much as you can. I guess try putting it back into the ship to slow it down even more. I don't know how that energy release will happen.
No, do not put it back into the ship. Do not put it back into the ship. Disperse it elsewhere. Disperse it elsewhere.
Where else would it
not going back
would
in the
mean
ship.
anything?
Could we use the air compression on the outside of the ship to stop it?
Air compression?
Yes.
You talking about the pressure difference?
Thank you. Yeah, if we in a way create so that the ship has more of how's it called?
Higher or lower pressure than the surrounding air? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying to stop it that way.
So, what happened to the bot?
Oh, it just stopped.
It stopped a minute ago.
For a minute there, I thought it was an ominous swap to like more pressing tracks, but it never came.
Yeah, but stopped.
Expect it to come back.
So what I'm trying to say is, if an object, let's say, like whenever a runner runs, if they have a lot of baggy clothes, they will have more
drag.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Make the ship have more drag?
Yes, and if we create that the ship has more drag, it will slow down its fall, and we could technically stop it in that way.
The only way we'd be able to do that is by increasing the density of the air pressure around the ship, and that runs the risk of potentially ripping it apart through descent. Because it's still going to be subjected to re-entry. You know what I mean? If we create a larger, denser air pressure front, it'll be like passing through molasses and expose it through the more turbulent portion of re-entry for longer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Push more air out of the way.
Exactly. So kind of like the displacement of water. Like we're pushing it into like a vat of like honey. You know what I mean? And same thing with like water. If you fall fast enough, that shit's like concrete when you hit the surface. So the idea is there, but it would require a very fine touch of like you'd have to be like dancing that edge between like the ideal pressure needed and pressure density needed, and like not overdoing it so that it rips the ship apart. It'd be a bit of a gamble.
It's already a gamble.
Hey, honestly, bro, we've run off of less.
We have.
We're the Lions.
The next question
really
would then be, how would we go about increasing the air pressure density below and around the ship to slow its descent? Because it's a pretty big ship.
I think they're just going to use Wish, personally.
Yeah, Fabricate wouldn't be big enough. Fabricate only creates, I think, 15 by 15 at biggest.
Let me check. Because it does level, I think.
Is Wish something we're actually considering here? Is Wish an actual thing we're just going to might do?
No, I think we're considering first for me to actually make a black hole before.
Wait, if you make a black hole, can't we? And if you could direct the black hole, can't we just put it above it and then kind of stop it that way?
Are you
use the gravitational pull of a black hole to slingshot it?
Exactly.
You know what? It's not that bad of an idea, especially because if I create one small enough, the only thing
that's going a little too far. A black hole, like.
No, it doesn't necessarily need to be a black hole. It could be antimatter, like I've used before.
All I'm saying is it's not a bad idea to do the black hole slingshot.
It would create an implosion effect.
it's not a bad idea. If we could save the ship, that would probably
The
be
thing is
ideal.
that I would have to calculate so exactly to know how much, because like last time I used 0.01 and it was enough to create a hole on the guy, but like these are calculations of someone that has the formula for it, and I do not have the
Well, hey,
tables.
with the
I just
power of
don't
friendship and the power of a shit ton of buffs, maybe.
I don't think it's impossible to move the ship with a black hole. I'm not saying that. What I'm going to say is I think it's impossible to formulate a black hole to move it and not affect everything below it as well.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking antimatter, because the moment that it consumes enough matter, it just annuls itself.
No, it blows up. Antimatter, when it makes matter, it just blows up. So we might just
does it
ignite
implode
the
or does it
atmosphere.
explode?
It explodes. It explodes. Violent reaction.
Now, antimatter is extremely powerful, right?
Yes.
It creates a big boom of kinetic energy, right?
Are you suggesting using the antimatter on the front of the ship to diverge it?
Guys, at this point, we might as well just blow the thing out of the sky with the amount of like really dangerous assets you're trying to introduce into this equation.
Hold on. If you could form the antimatter, and if I make my weapon into a container of sorts for it, could it collect all of that energy?
A container? No.
Technically, yes, because did tell us that we could do that. We don't have the time right now. We would need to, like, with fabricate, I could make the pieces to make the thing, but I don't have, like, enough control with fabricate to be able to create it.
Oh no, I can mold it into whatever I want, any weapon, so I can technically mold it to a shield of sorts.
You said ship is not an equipment, not an object, a vehicle.
What can we do? It's gonna be something we're not thinking of.
I'm just okay with shipping it in the ocean, personally.
That's still, I think, the number one plan.
Yeah, I think it is, especially because the doughboys do float.
You know, you guys want me to call upon the doughboys and just see what they got cooking?
Sure. I mean, in
Yes,
any case, we
please,
probably might
please
need them.
get us out of this loop. We're in a loop right now.
We are in a loop. All right. I haven't talked to them in a long ass time. I wonder what they're up to. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call on the radio for the doughboys.
As you
This is Allium, the
call on the
angel.
radio.
Yeah. Where is my doughboys?
Womp womp or something.
I require your
Damn,
guys'
bro, hit puberty.
Who might this be?
This is Allium, angel of Kim Yeager.
Oh. I see. You're the one that they were praying to.
Who are you?
Seems your doughboys have gotten a bit too much yeast in their bake. Little rotten now.
Tell me your name.
What is my name?
God's hope.
Quite give a concept name. All I can say is you should not have left your little doughboys out there on it.
What did he do to the doughboys?
So much more.
I'm gonna try to triangulate his position, or whatever its position is.
Very easily, you're able to.
I stand conflicted now. Allium is now debating between leaving right now and leaving the Lions to go help his empire, or staying and helping the ship.
I think your doughboys are your doughboys no longer.
What kind of an angel am I if I can't protect my people, damn it?
In this war, there's only so much we can do.
Listen here, whatever the hell you are. Don't know how, I don't know when. But you will die at the end of my blade. That is the one thing I will guarantee you. And I'm gonna hang up the call.
Bro, hit him with the I have a particular set of skills.
Honestly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Honestly. Vibes.
Yeah, mood.
You heard the doughboys. You must burn.
Lions, I don't care what you say after this. I have some business to attend to. You can either stand with me on this or against me.
Well, they're members of the Pantheon, right? That means we have to protect them too.
Good.
A friend of yours is a friend of ours.
I've left my kingdom for too long.
Well then.
Let's get back to this freaking ship so we can get over there.
Okay. So, Aurelia, do you think, Mirella, do you think you could fly to the ship?
I am currently flying like as fast as I can to the control room.
Got it. Make sure everyone's gathers with you.
What do you mean?
I did a funny haha thing a while ago. So, you have a little sapling on your bag.
Uh-huh.
And it has enchanted the words, the spell plant growth. The only thing you need to do is put it on the floor.
Okay.
And get as many people to there as you can.
Where are the rescue teams getting everyone off the ship?
Yeah, we don't know if everyone will have the time to leave, and we don't not have enough ships for everyone.
So you think the people that are in the control room are still gonna be there?
Normally are the ones that leave last, to try to avoid the whole crash out thing.
I'll see if there's anyone there, but I am not entirely sure if I'm gonna find anyone specifically at the control room.
If there is, I'll just... The last seconds, I will bring you all back towards where I am at.
Okay.
Are you gonna have her take the seed from her back, put it on the ground, make it a tree, and use tree stride?
Yup, because it does not count... teleport through plants. Because it does not count as a teleport.
Transport through plants.
Transport through plants, thank you. It counts as
Crazy.
movement, not teleport, yeah, and it's instant movement.
I like it.
That's what I can do with that. I can try and move the things with the water. I just need to know how much spells that's gonna cost me before I need to recharge. And for that, I'm gonna need Pagliacci to take my exhaustion off of me.
I mean, we're not going to know how much water we need until the ship is very close to landing.
Yep. I mean, as long as I can see the ship.
Yeah.
I can start casting it, so... Let me check.
Alright, so who else can't fly? Because I know I can, so I'll go with Morella to the...
Allium is going to commit to trying to punch the ship to get it out of the way. This man is not thinking straight. This man is 100% committed to the bit. This man is pissed.
Can you guys take him to see if he can charge the ship? If needed?
There's nothing to charge, as far as I'm tracking. The generators are gone.
Wait. Does the ship still have the railgun?
Why do you want to know if it has a railgun?
Does it?
Are you trying to use a railgun as a propulsor device?
We only need one good shot.
I think
I got the perfect thing that can mitigate it.
I don't...
Can we function the railgun for one big hit?
Yeah, and you want to use that ability, right? You can do that.
If so, what we can do is we can do the railgun. I can put my weapon at the end of it to connect the kinetic energy and then use that to propel it backwards. It's a fucking long shot, but it might work.
That would have to be almost when you guys are hitting the ocean.
Propel what backwards? The ship? The railgun doesn't have enough stuff for that.
Remember, that's charged on its own. There's a potential for it. We only need one big hit. If we can juice it up just enough for one railgun strike, we might be able to push it.
You're not
wrong.
We might need to tie this man up and throw him in the closet.
No. Hey, I'm telling you, there's a 0% chance that railgun has enough energy to push.
How did we power it last time again? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. How did we power it last time?
Pretty sure we hooked you into it, no?
Yes, we did.
So if he has
you guys see what I'm cooking?
I'm sorry, but no. You're not moving a whole continent.
Look, I'm legitimately grabbing a pen so I can start doing calculations.
Look, the railgun was enough to destroy a planet. To get this ship to move, I can see it being possible. If we can power the railgun enough for one hit, we can get it to shoot, we can get it to hit one of my weapons. With that weapon, I can quadruple the damage, because this is considered a structure, redirect it back to the ship, and push the ship.
So
you're gonna blow up the ship.
You will destroy the ship. Any of that kinetic force is pushed back into the ship. No, I'm not wrong. This is little science.
Yeah, no,
density, mass, and like the kinetic energy you're putting back in there. If you quadruple that, you will vaporize the ship. You will vaporize it. It will come undone and just turn to atoms.
Like, Allium, I love you. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
The whole goal is for it to shoot to then recoil. If it's possible.
And no, yeah, and that's the recoil might slow its descent. True.
Yeah,
no, that's 100%.
So just
but if you put any of that kinetic force back into the ship, like we're not talking about recoil. I'm talking about like any of that kinetic force goes back into the ship itself. It's cooked. It's cooked.
You can do that without the recoil, without the rebound.
We can do it without the rebound then. You want to do that? And I can just move it away.
Yeah, that would work. Like maybe. So.
It's not a bad option.
I'm sorry, I'm just calculating because this is an 8th level spell. 8 times 12, 96.
How many occupants are left on the ship? How many have been transported?
According to the diagnostics, there was like trillions on there, so I don't think that that number has made much of a decline.
Yeah, it's just I don't know how many transport ships I want to divert from escape to ship pushing.
No. I don't think the ships are going to do any difference in ship pushing. Like, we would have to have an amount equal to at least 1/3 of the ship's weight to, like, not stop, but, diminish the push that the other things. And I don't think we have enough ships for that.
I mean, we have a few 100,000.
Yeah, how big? The issue is not the quantity in this case.
I thought we were good on the whole ship pushing part. Like, this was just a while ago.
Oh, I'm dumb. If we did, then yeah, sure. Just make sure that the bottom part of it doesn't have as many, because that's where I'm gonna put the tsunamis.
Well, yeah, we're gonna put at the tip of the ship.
Okay.
That's where we're pushing it from.
Yeah.
So, how many are left?
Probably somewhere in the realm of 980 billion.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something like that.
Yeah, there's just too many.
Yeah, guys.
Like, to evacuate a couple thousand people with the, like, because you got to consider the time it takes to fly up to the ship, to appropriately dock and like land so that people can safely board, and then peeling off while it's in the middle of a literal crash course with the planet. Evac's going to be slow. That's the main reason why I've been stressing so much mitigating as much of the kinetic force in relation to this crash as possible. Uh-oh.
All right, Minnie, tell me what your shift.
Who's
Hello?
Who's answering?
Pick up the phone, damn it!
The phone ringing. I'm stupid.
Hello?
Hello? Who this?
This is Medicus Fallstar.
Oh, it's the boss.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we got a problem.
Yeah, I'm in the problem right now.
You're in the problem.
Solutions?
Yeah.
Us and inside the ship.
Yeah.
Got any
Currently
ideas,
on
boss?
a collision course.
Yeah.
Plan right now is to just slow its fall as much as possible. Majority of the civilian sections have been ejected, but we still have a smaller portion of essential personnel on board. Right now, they're all heading towards the various blackstone bunkers that are on board. Should be able to survive the impact. Our one concern is the fact that there was about 10 or so Archons on board as well.
Got it.
Have you guys been able to find anything of usefulness outside?
We've thought of a couple of ideas, but not necessarily.
I would, if you have a best idea, I would put it in place, or else this thing is going to crash in 20 minutes.
Probably actually.
What about?
There's that giant construct that's like crashed out on the ground, right?
There's a giant Jaeger, but you passed that.
Yeah.
Like 1,000,
Okay,
2,000 miles ago.
What about the recoil from the railgun?
What?
Would the railgun shooting produce any recoil on the ship?
Recoil on the ship? What do you mean? You mean you're gonna shoot the ship with a railgun?
No, we're gonna
railgun from the ship.
Railgun on the ship, yeah.
Unless it's some sort of world shatterer, a railgun that's a world buster. I don't think it's going to have enough recoil without tearing the ship itself apart.
Okay. Would the shelters resist a hit of catastrophic proportions?
They should, but again, there's hundreds of billions that are still trying to make their way onto the bunkers. Not all of them are going to make it in time before the first crash occurs.
You got any ideas?
Well,
What do you
I
think
was
he
the one that
wants?
guided it over here. This is the least populated section of the Pantheon. And furthest from the warfront. The ship itself is going to be out of commission for the rest of this war, but utilizing it as a stationary base of operations, at least what's left of it, might still prove its use.
Okay, so here's
I'll
a
out you
thought.
frown.
Again, if you have any miracles to pull out of your ass to make this thing stop crashing, now would be the time, because we have 17 more minutes.
Could we utilize any sort of power reactors? Anything like that? Anything we can potentially overjuice?
We lost all 300.
All 300. Oh, lovely.
What's the thing that makes a clone of yourself, the spell?
Simulacrum?
Thank you. I just need to see if I can shorten it.
You guys, I'm still down to punch it.
If you're not punching the ship, you'll break the ship.
No, to stop it. Not to redirect it back into it, to stop it.
I don't. I mean, if you can take. Yeah.
Hey, it's not ideal, but it might soften the impact at least a bit. Unless anyone's got a better idea.
I'm gonna go ahead. Anyone has rubies?
No.
I'm just gonna look. I don't got no pockets, bro.
Got it. Then I'm gonna have to waste all of my shit. Maddie, would you allow me to shorten simulacrum from 12 hours to 1 minute each? In exchange, I have to take 1d6 for every minute. And then using the simulacrums so each can cast reverse gravity.
You can only have one simulacrum at a time, be sure. Yeah. If you cast a spell again, any currently active duplicates you create with the spell are instantly destroyed.
If I put permanency on it,
permanency 6th level and below. Let me check.
yeah, you made it 11th.
Oh.
Well, that's the last time you told me.
Let me check. It's the wrong file. No, permanency is an 11th level spell, but it should only affect certain level and below. This file.
Guys, while it's falling, I'm gonna at least try to just keep hitting it to slow it down, and just absorb that kinetic energy and just release it consistently, just to slow it down.
It's gonna break the hull.
Honestly, hey, it's a spaceship, bro. You got a better idea, bro?
Yeah, use the transport ships like we've discussed an hour ago.
We're finally gonna do the transport ship idea. I'm down for the transport ship idea.
Because the planning all after that, I thought, is just what we were going to do, compounding off of that.
It is.
Yeah, we've convoluted this plan far beyond anything that I initially anticipated, that I don't even know what hell we're doing anymore and what has already been done.
So we're gonna do ship, and we're gonna do the water thing because it's the one that augments more of the area that it can stop. But if I can give permanency to my simulacrums, then I can copy myself.
I mean, if you think you can solo stop the ship, be my guest.
I mean, bro, if
I'm allowed.
I'm gonna
Convergence doesn't
try to
have written
arrange
guidance
myself.
on permanency, so I'm looking at all the other ones.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
like it only works on certain spells.
I was going to say, for a game design standpoint, I don't think
Yeah.
Simulacrum can be permanented, just to,
It doesn't
you know.
progress any, looks like, judging by 3.5 standard, anything past 4th or 5th level.
Got it.
And even then,
I'm gonna
it
just try to
allows a set
position
risk.
myself, then. Just to take whatever brunt force I can take off of the ship for the ground to at least potentially stop
I'm
that.
not saying you can't help Allium. It's just if you can absorb the energy and make it into a steady push instead of an impact.
No, yeah, I can. That's the whole thing. I can release as much as I want, so that's kind of the game plan.
You've been saying you've been punching this thing.
Well, yeah, just to kind of get the juice. I gotta get the juice first, man.
Okay. So, I thought you've been hitting it this whole time, not actually trying to push it.
No, pushing it. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm doing. I'm pushing it.
You've been saying punching for the last hour.
No. Well, punching is my pushing. I'm simple like that.
Oh my god. Okay. So Allium is pushing along with all the transport ships. And if landfall were ever to make contact, Emerald is using Tsunami to help not have it crash into landfall.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Okay. Give me the step-by-step one more time. Who's going first, second, third?
I think Allium and the transport ships are interchangeable. So
yes.
Allium, let's just say you're pushing the nose up first, then the transport ships come in, all that are available, because at this point, they're not going to make it off the ship anyways.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I'm gonna grab someone's scope from their guns, as I'm gonna go ahead and cast the Tsunami in first one, then two, then three, then four. Like, is it radial? How it's called? So the hit is not that heavy, because if they would hit directly with all of that water, it would probably destroy part of the ship, if not all of it.
Well, how I'm thinking that you're doing this is on Pyralis, wherever we were going to crash into, you're just pushing it along that way, just over and over.
Yeah, but so it lasts for 6 rounds. But what is going to happen is the moment that they stop at the 6th round, I'm going to cast another one, and then the other one stops and cast the others, and the other one stops and cast the others.
Okay, yeah, so it's all chaining into each other.
Yes.
Okay, heard.
I just need to know how many turns it would take, or how many minutes.
How big is your tsunami?
I sent it not that long ago. It's 28,800 by 28,800 with a thickness of 4,800.
So the current thing is to scale here. If you look at the arrow I'm going to put down, your tsunami is about that, roughly, in length.
You're kidding me.
Where's the arrow?
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
This is what I was trying to say. 7 million square miles relative to what? 5? Is incomparable.
Yeah. I have nothing else at the moment.
All right, I guess me and the transport ships gonna be pushing.
Yep. Fuck.
How many, let's see. You have 1 strike to do this. How many kinetic energy points? If you go too high, you're gonna break the front of the ship, and possibly the entire ship, depending on how high you go over. If you go too low, it's gonna have minimal effect.
Can I kind of guesstimate how much it's going to be? Can I kind of tell?
Where is it?
Y'all, I really need the Pathfinder spells. The 5e spells are shit.
They only scale so high, my friend.
That's why I need the Pathfinder ones.
Now the trick is doubling up on or doubling down on like magic augmentation. I mean, like in the way that many martials can just like invest in stamina, good weapons, solid armor.
guys,
Most mages don't actually do the same for themselves in that same vein. Like things that boost up like spell range, spell die, you know what I mean? Accuracy, DC. Most people don't actually do that, which is kind of why magic feels like it falls off. You got to put the same kind of like consideration into it as if you were like a knight. You know what I mean? Make sure you got good gear to supplement the things you can't do and to boost the things you can.
So, the issue is, I only have
get the
2
highest DC
gears.
possible.
Allium, one kinetic point is equal to 1 damage. This is a vehicle the size of South America. Use your best judgment.
I'm gonna ask my teammates. I want a group opinion on this before I do it.
Oh lord!
Guys, how strong do you think I should hit this bad boy? Give me a guesstimate here, boys.
Any relative
Hey,
scale.
Can I make an
What's
educated guess?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Alex.
Like, can I roll my intelligence to make an educated guess?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Let the biggest brain of us do this, please.
Yeah, I hit stuff. I know smart.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to.
You get advantage on that.
Fuck. This
So-
character does not important.
So you kind of look up at the thing. Obviously, it's already taken damage. But accounting for how big it is, right? A lot of that energy is going to be focused at the very tip of this giant craft. So if you even go for half of its HP, a lot likely to break here. The total HP of this entire thing, you would probably place around 10 to 20 million at minimum, and high end you're looking at 100 million.
Hold on.
For the entire thing, you're striking at probably the structurally weakest point.
Well,
and the thing is
I
in
can
critical
also do
state, so it's at 30% of its HP.
Well, guys, you tell me what you're thinking here. I can also do Echo Clones, by the way, so I can basically attack it in 5 different areas at the same time to give it a real big stop.
I mean, I'd like to guess somewhere a little higher than the minimum.
Yeah, I'd aim for a median in the lower range.
So what you guys think? Give me a number.
10 million? Maybe
10 million?
How are we feeling with that? Because that would be the exact HP of the minimum, which I don't think we have. If it's well, actually, I kind of want to lower the maximum to be. I don't think it's 100 million for full. I don't know. Maybe 10 is the number.
10's a sweet spot, you think, guys?
10 might be the sweet spot. It's again kind of hard to say without full contextual understanding of like hull integrity of the ship, material it's made out of, etc. But I mean, if we're aiming to lowball and not blow the thing out of the water, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And make a meaningful difference, you know. Median like that wouldn't be too bad. That is, of course, if it's not on the lower end of that. Otherwise, we are fucked.
Yeah, it's just 10 million and 100 is such a vast. It's a magnitude
variation.
Of 10.
Yes, it is. It's a very great degree, very large range of variance. And then you take the 30%. That gives a very small margin for error. Very, very small contextual margin for error.
Would we want to go a little bit lower, like 9? Just in case?
Could go lucky number 7. That's what I would think.
7 million?
Yeah, at this point, I mean, at this point, we're gambling, so we might as well play the odds to our favor.
Fuck it, 7 million on black. Do it.
7 million on black? Is that the plan?
7 million on black. Fucking spit it.
Fuck it. I guess we ball.
Let it ride.
7 million.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Oh boy. It's 7 million. Did you go directly below it, to the side of it?
Well, I'm preferably trying to hit it kind of like back, but like towards it, so it kind of like all of it impacts the shockwave. You know what I mean?
I see. Well, this part of the entire thing is gone. As it goes rearing up, falling sideways this way. As it does, you can see the land kind of close in. Looks like two opposite planets beginning to touch in between. As it does, it rears a bit sideways. You watch as it makes landfall and impacts into the ocean there. As it does, destroying an entire bunch of mountain ranges and valleys on its way down. You watch as the far edge of Halaros, the desert of Invictus, all the way to the coastline of Devil's Landing, have this brand new land bridge between all of it, as the Conviction has now crashed.
Oh, thank God, that could have been so much worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
So much worse.
You know, guys,
And
I gotta say, all of our successes feel like slightly better L's.
Other than the very end of it being torn to smithereens, the part that connects to the actual front of continent of Fallstar is like scattered island pieces.
Got you.
It's in a much better shape than it would have been otherwise.
So where is it now?
It's
Right
gonna leave
there.
a scar on the planet.
Yeah, it's just permanently there now.
Conviction has crashed into the Pantheon. The casualty count is actually minimal. Large majority of the crew that would have died doesn't. As the correct number to guess was 7 million.
No freaking
I told you, lucky number 7, baby.
No way.
We let it ride, baby. We let it ride.
Insane.
Oh, fuck.
Silas, I could kiss you, bro.
Mwah.
Good job, boys.
For real. Oh my god.
You guys excited to go get rid of some pent-up anger, though? I can tell you, I'm looking forward to it.
For the Doughboys.
For the
For
fucking Doughboys.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
As the conviction crash lands, the spearhead of the entire coalition is now at the doorstep of Abraxis.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
And you've developed a land bridge to completely counteract the naval superiority of Abraxis' new Fallstarian Empire. That's where we're gonna end session.
Oh boy.
All according to plan, guys.
It worked,
Divine
and I didn't
fucking
expect
providence.
it to work. I thought you guys were gonna say like 20 million, and I would have destroyed half this ship.
Well,
No,
would've
I
killed
learned my
off
lesson
named
working with the
characters.
goddamn. I learned my
That's
lesson
why I
from
wanted
Ten
to
Commandments, okay?
Yes.
Moderation is the key. Moderation is everything. Jesus fuck, man. Oh god, thank god we didn't highball that one.
Yeah.
Well,
that
guys, at
would've
the end of the
been
day, punching things solves answers.
You know what? Serious.
I don't know if I would have hit it directly back into the ship. I may could have like kind of grazed off a little bit, but I'm happy with the outcome.
Now, if I
Yeah,
recall
that grazing
correctly,
shot would have been a good one.
You all have some doughboys to save next session.
Dude, the Doughboys have been idle for too damn long. We need to save their asses.
Bring them to the war front.
We
Watch
really
them
do,
wash
man.
like a wave of death over the enemy. I'd love to see me fucking watch a doughboy eat its way out of a goddamn Archon. Now that would be fucking cinema.
I do have a quick question.
Yeah.
What are the Doughboys?
You have so much lore to catch up on.
You gonna find out.
The best way to learn about that is to experience it. Speaking of experience it, don't
Yeah.
fall. Actually,
Oh no.
Allium, it's
Hello? Oh.
We'll pick it up. Hello?
Womp 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 womp.
You serious?
Womp 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 womp. Hard light super weapon.
Oh, you don't say.
Womp womp. And the call hangs up. Translation. In between the radio static and the womps, the doughboys stated they have a hard light super weapon.
Yes.
Guys?
Yes. We must save them. Now.
We must
Please.
save the Doughboy.
Oh my god.
Ardlight's super weapon? Oh, yes, please.
Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Out of character, I've been waiting years to fucking go to Galicia.
I know.
I'm hyped as shit
I
for
know.
this.
That's partially why when I saw that shit on the map, I was like, you know what would really fucking help right about now? Because the last time I saw those guys on the field, they were pretty much immortal. You know what I mean?